And this is little Zoe here.
I did. This is Zoe, and Zoe's a blue-tongued skink, and so just like the name says, she has a blue tongue. And out in the wild, the blue tongue is really helpful because in the wild, bright colors mean either I'm dangerous, I'm poisonous, stay away.
Okay.
And so other animals get the hint, and when she feels threatened, she'll stick her tongue out and basically kind of scare them away.
Wow.
And they see that blue tongue and they'll run away.
Should we be afraid? Wow. Should we be afraid of anything this morning, Christina?
No, Zoe's actually really harmless, and she has to use her tongue for that protective measure,
right.
But she really, she can't even run that quickly. She has these small little feet, so that's why nature's given her that tongue so she can protect herself.
Yeah, and she also has people that things that she attacks. You mentioned what she eats.
Right, well, Zoe is an opportunistic hunter, and so what that means is that she waits around for her food to come to her. And so anything from small insects to lizards, even small birds and other reptiles' eggs is what she eats.
So let me ask you, what exactly is a skink?
A skink is a type of lizard. It's from the lizard family, and it's I know a lot of people think it's a hybrid between snake and lizard, and she kind of does have a longer tail like a snake, but the body and the legs, she's more related to a lizard.
You mentioned that you take the skink Zoe here to schools even because she's friendly like that.
She is very docile and friendly, and Zoe is part of our education department. She is an animal ambassador. All our animals that are in our education department, that's what we call them, because they go out to schools and community events, and they help us educate the public as far as the different animals of the world and animal conservation. And so Zoe here does go out and visit with children, and she's a favorite.
So we're going to prove how friendly she is. Victoria, would you like to hold her? See how I'm not
putting her on the spot, right?
Oh, you'll be our little guinea pig this morning and see
hold
how.
her from the bottom here.
Okay.
And then from right here on the bottom.
And how does she feel? Like for the people at home watching, and they can obviously not
Here is Zoe.
see her.
Yeah, well, Zoe, she has scales, and so she kind of feels like a snake, but her body is a little flat and chubby. So she kind of feels cold, right? Right now, because it's kind of cold.
You know, she looks pretty good. She's all right. I'm doing okay.
She's holding her like no other. I got a chance to hold her a little earlier, touch her, and yes, she's a little cold and definitely feels scaly. Yes, and a little wet almost.
I think that, what scares me a little is that you said that she can bite. So.
Well, anything can bite. Anything with teeth. Oh, look, that's a little
scale.
scale.
Scales came off.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, Zoe is in the process of shedding her scales right now, and the way we can tell is by her coloration. And she changes. She becomes a more opaque color. So this is Zoe in her opaque stage, and she's actually getting ready to shed. So that was one
little scale that fell out. And by the way, you mentioned too that she has so many teeth that's why it's dangerous to wave a finger around.
Right. Well, they don't feed on fingers, but we never want to tempt an animal by putting our fingers or anything in front of their face, because Zoe here has about 250 tiny little teeth that she uses to grab a hold of her next meal. And so since she's an opportunistic hunter, she doesn't know when her next meal might be, and so when she does feed on something, she holds on pretty tight.
Right. And those 250 teeth, they will do some damage, I'm very sure.
I'm sure we won't try it this morning.
Let's not try that one. Let's not put that one to the test. And real quick before we go, let's just talk about Party for the Planet. It's going on this weekend.
Right. Party for the Planet is our Earth Day celebration at the zoo, and we're going to have a big party this weekend on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We're going to be highlighting bat conservation and giving the public a little bit more information about the dwindling bat population and what they can do to help the bats. And then also we're going to be having eco-friendly tips and activities for the public to enjoy.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Christina, and bringing Zoe along for the ride. We liked having her here this morning.
Thanks for flashing the tongue.
Yeah, she won't do it right now on cue, I'm sure, but
maybe.
All right, we'll see you guys in just a little bit.